And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another weekend edition of the PiGosaur Cup, PiGosaur Cup number 61, your weekly dose of open StarCraft. Welcome, one and all. I'm of course just VIP with you, enjoyed by these amazing players, by the Boom chats, and by my plushies as well. Welcome, one and all. Exclamation mark, be in the chat to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket is live, the bracket is stacked. We do have a full round of 16, and we are jumping into said round of 16 match. We have our first series, and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Winter Madness, we have the Australian Zerg player. We have the red Zerg. It is RaGnaR. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Green Protoss player. We have the pink Protoss. It is Prome. And if you're in the chat, predictions are now open. Place your bets, Pappy, on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat. Hope you've all been doing well. Hope you've all had a great week so far. Este Slow Joe in the chat, Este Getcha in the chat as well. Welcome. Bienvenidos, happy bienvenidos, as we are getting into our weekly dose of PiGosaur Cup action. When it comes to the bracket itself, we do have some heavy hitters. We got players like Solar, players like Creator, players like Cure, and many others. We are missing, I will say that we're lacking European representation this week. Usually we have Max Packs, usually we have Clem. But Max Pack and Clem, they are not here this week, so it's going to be a little bit more Korean dominant. I say that there are still some heavy-hitting European players like Young Yakov, like Shameless as well. I would say that the two that come to mind. But again, they're going to have to play their best, play their A game here to have deeper runs in this event and to bring down some of the other favored Korean players. Best of luck. But now though, again, we're focusing on our PvZ. We do have initial openers, and we'll see where our players do take us. Coming into this, Prome is going to be the favorite, of course. Prome, he is more of a semi-professional player. He can be very aggressive, very cheeky, very active with his build and with his play style. We'll see if RaGnaR can slip him up. Let's go. So the pressure is going to be on RaGnaR to bring something a little bit different here to the table. So now RaGnaR, he does make an excess of lings here, so we have a pair of 6 lings on the way. Moving out. We have Prome on patrol here at the 3rd location. Looking to delay, looking to disrupt. The Adept is on the way as well. RaGnaR, he has to deal with this probe soon, otherwise we will get a pylon block and the Adept can delay even further. 2-base lair. Okay, no Ling speed. So Ling speed is not going to be researched. We're still in gas. A lair is on the way, and this feels like a roach all-in. We'll keep an eye on RaGnaR. Technically, this... Oh, as we're getting a macro hatchery. Technically, this could be like a Nidus all-in with like a Ling flood. We are taking a second gas geyser though. So yep, there it is, roaches. Roaches are on the way. It's going to be a roach all-in out of RaGnaR. It's going to be all or nothing. Now, Prome already has an idea what's going on. Prome, he has already seen the lack of third. That's already a tell. The 3rd base should already be placed. Adept shades into the main base, gets eyes on the macro hatchery, gets eyes on the lair. He sees everything. Prome, he sees all, he knows all. He's fully aware what's going on behind this Stargate. He's walling up with extra gateways, and Prome, he's here to plant some damage. He's here, Pat. Shades into the main. Remember, 2 Adepts, they can 1-shot drones. They can, they will. You got 1 drone going down. Getting 1, getting 2, Lings, they pop out just in time. 3 drone kills, nice damage here by Prome. And checking his vision, Prome has seen the Roach Horn as well. So again, Prome, he's seen everything he needs to. He's fully aware of the all-in that's coming his way. Back at home, we can make a defensive Void Ray, but for now, we're still going for the Oracle to find more damage across the map. I'd say a little bit greedy. This is still going to be ideal against the Lings that are going to be on the way. Have a wave of Overlords. Prome is still on patrol at the 3rd location. So on patrol, there we go, Nidus all in on the way. Checking the vision here across the map. The Overlord is not in position, but there is an area here in the main base that does not have any vision from Prome, so there's potential for Nidus play. You got potential, man. As there's no spore. Yeah, no spore in position, so 3 drones going to be going down already. Now, you can make an argument like, the drones don't really matter as much because of the all-in, but the problem is you have to sustain the all-in as well. That's going to be 5 extra worker kills, 8 in total, as 3 were killed earlier. Defensive Void Ray is on the way. We have Stalkers warping in. He just scattered the Nidus Worm, so now he knows to get vision in the main base. Meanwhile, RaGnaR, he can only throw down Nidus outside of the natural. So only one real Nidus location, there's no vision elsewhere, Nidus Worm is now done, and it's all or nothing. Either RaGnaR kills or he dies trying, and it's going to be a tough assault here from RaGnaR. Oh boy. Shield batteries are done, extra gateways are on the way. We do have that initial Void Ray coming out. And we're waiting for RaGnaR to pull the trigger. I missed prediction. Stupid warhorse. it's all good.
Queen has emerged.
It's all good. We'll have plenty of opportunities. Just be careful with your gamba, papi. Be careful. Hola, hola, they credit not hola. Buenos días. Buenos días. As we're still kind of waiting for the Nidus to be thrown down, the Overlord is now pushing in towards the 3rd base. Here we go, loading up the roaches, lings, the queens, the everything, and show us that Nidus Worm. Will it finish? Is he going into the main? Oh. Yeah, he's going into the main base. So RaGnaR, he was out of position earlier. He didn't have the ability to actually get the Nidus into the main base. Now he's going for a delayed Nidus, and it should not get in. Will not get in. Nidus here in the center. Nidus, there's so many Stalkers. Now, I mean, thankfully there's no shield batteries at the 3rd base, so we won't have to worry about contending against that, but we have a wall of stasis traps. So many stasis traps here set up. Prome, he is ready to receive. The army's been spotted. But again, the longer this goes on, the worse it is for RaGnaR. And it's taking quite some time. I do like the addition of Ravagers, if they can finish. Stalkers, nice blink control, they blink away, they shut down the Lings. Very nice control here by Prome. And they can always fall back to the stasis traps. And speaking of, now would be the time. Oh! Ooh. Losing a handful of Stalkers. 7 Stalkers going down. The Prome he's holding. RaGnaR, he has no buffer for his Roach Ravager, not anymore. And these are rough trades for RaGnaR. Yeah, bleeding out Roaches, bleeding out Ravagers, expensive losses, and we're just going for the dive. GG gets called, and Prome will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Unfortunately, it did take a little bit too long to really get underway here. But it was also a bit of an odd choice for RaGnaR to go for the 2-base all-in in such a manner, just because, again, it's quite a committed move and everything was scattered, unfortunately, right? The lair was spotted, the Roach Warren, everything was seen from the side of Prome, so he was able to prepare back at home and prepare in time. So nice scouting here by Prome, and we'll see what RaGnaR has up his sleeve this time as we load into Game 2. Game 2 is going to be on Celestial Enclave. This is a much larger map of the map pool, longer rush distance by ground, a lot of bases as well, a lot of potential proxy locations. If you wanted to be a little bit fancy and spread some creep elsewhere and hide a tech structure, we have seen that before in certain matchups. We'll see. We shall see. Always gambler responsibly. Yes, yes. But here we go, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Celestial Enclave. We have the Australian Zerg player. We have the red Zerg. It is RaGnaR. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have as opponents, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the pink Protoss. Representing among us the two people, it is Prome. Go. So we are opening up. RaGnaR going pool first. Interesting. Bearing in mind that we have a longer rush distance, bearing in mind that the natural base is more defendable. So bold move for RaGnaR to be aggressive here. Going for the pool gas before expansion. So earlier link production, earlier queens, earlier link speed, just earlier gas income. We'll see where this takes us. Technically, this could lead into another fast layer. Technically. If this leads into link speed and we stay in gas, this can lead into a baneling bust. We'll try to go for a fast roach warren into a roach all in. As there's still no expansion. Probe Scout does confirm. And Prome, he sees lack of base at the natural. He confirms lack of base here in the pocket. He also saw the timing of the spawning pool in the gas. So Prome, he's aware. We have the first 100 gas. We're waiting for link speed. Okay, link speed is on the way, and we pull out of gas. So no Bane Bust, no Bane Bust, no Roach Rush. It is going to be a link flood here out of RaGnaR. Going for the... Oh, my, sorry, I did miss this. So going for the proxy hatchery in the base. Prome did not miss this, though. He did check, did confirm. But here comes that link flood. Now, this hatchery will finish. It did actually finish up in... Or did get thrown down in time. And so we can actually reinforce with things inside of the bases. Meanwhile, the natural should be secure. Never mind. So there's there we go. We have a little bit of lava. We have some links on the way. The base is going to go down, and we have some broodlings to maybe make use of. Yeah, they're maybe. Oh, never mind. Probes, they pull away, and we've got a handful of links in the main. Let's go. Let's go. This is where, I mean, going for the ninja base here can be successful if it goes unscouted. The other option would have been to have gone for the earlier hatchery here to disrupt the wall, but it's so much more difficult to achieve that here on Celestial just because of how choked up the natural is and because of the ramp itself. So there's less area, there's less room. And the aggression has failed, and RaGnaR is in a very rough position. He's down in workers, down in saturation, is going for the Bane. So it looks, I was gonna say it looks like he's going for the Bane Blast, but he's going for a second gas geyser as well. I mean, he's behind in gas income, so because he pulled out earlier. But his drone count is just very limited at the moment. Okay, 2 and 2. Going for the bust. Now, when it comes to Bane busting in this matchup, it is very difficult to achieve just because Stalkers do so well at just tanking Banelings. It takes, what, like 11 Banelings to kill a Stalker. It's insane. Thankfully, I will say, I mean, there is a full wall here, and I would say that the shield battery is vulnerable. That is a vulnerable location to go for the bust. Meanwhile, Oracle's on the way for Prome. He's getting his Oracle. Twilight Council's on the way as well. So early Council. Banelings will Lin. No force field. Oh no, keep going. No! A little bit mistimed here. Oh, he allows the Stalker to warp in. Ay. There was an opening. There wasn't an opening there to break through, but RaGnaR is going to be forced back. Now going for the rocks instead. It'll take some time. The Oracle is coming. As RaGnaR, he rotates, he wants the Stalkers, and he will get us around. Not bad. Surrounds the Stalkers. There's no way from the shield battery, which means we can go for the bust. Battery will go down. Takes in the battery, depowers one of the gateways. But the Oracles are here. Yeah, the Oracles will clean up the Lings. Does he have 2 Stalkers? Oh, the warp in though. Very nice. A nice warp in there by Prome. RaGnaR rotates around. And Prome is going through the worst of it at this point. Going through the worst of it. Now we can just expand, get a third base. We can see that instead he's going for a 2-base, what looks to be 8-gate setup. I'm sorry, 6-gate setup. So 6 gateways, Blink is finishing up, or is on the way. So a heavy Stalker army here on 2 bases. Oh no! We don't want to waste Banelings here on rocks. They don't really get much damage done. It's a little bit wasteful there. We're getting ready for wave 3, wave 4. What's it? I know. Keep going. I mean, there's no other way about this. Is reality. Like RaGnaR can't just drone from here and get a base and get an expansion. Like, we're too far in. It's too late for that. The Oracles do counterattack. They're not at home, but GG. GG gets called. The wall is solid and Prome. He will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the quarterfinals. GG. GG, well played, congratulations, Prome. He will claim the series. Some interesting builds here out of RaGnaR. Game 1, he went for a 2-base Nidus all-in, and Game 2, he went for a essentially 1-base Bane bust as well. We got there in our own quirky ways and quirky fashions. Unfortunately, scatting was paramount, and in the end, Prome was able to confirm the Nidus and confirm the Roaches in Game 1. He was also able to confirm the early pull, the early gas timing, and he also found the proxy hatchery in the pocket base as well. So in Game 2. So Prome was able to get eyes on all, and with that was able to shut down RaGnaR. But GG. GG well played. GG well played. And with that, let's catch up on the bracket. Exclamation mark be in the chat to have a look at the bracket yourselves as we catch up on the quarterfinals.